With the upcoming outdoor subfloor coming to doors very soon, I realized I hadn't actually made a video overviewing every single feature coming in the update. Sure, the trailer gave us a pretty brief summary of the new implementations, but we hadn't ever received an in-depth analysis of all the confirmed features. So in this video, I'll be doing exactly that. Today, I'll be telling you everything you need to know about the very next Doors update coming this Sunday, including all of the new features as well as what you personally should do to prepare for those new features. So, with all of that being said, let's begin. Alright, so the main centerpiece of this update is of course the new outdoor subfloor, as I'm sure you are all aware. So I guess we can discuss that first. For the first 2 weeks of the update's release, the subfloor can be accessed from the lobby completely for free. After that time though, it will cost Stardust, a new currency which can rarely be found in all subfloors to create elevators to them. The subfloor can also be accessed for free by traveling to the first room of the greenhouse and unlocking the giant door there with the pair of shears found in the courtyard, as well as the skeleton key bought from Jeff's shop. Although that method is a little lengthy, as you practically have to complete the entirety of the hotel just to access the subfloor once. As for what's exactly in the outdoor subfloor, that remains mostly a mystery, but I will go over everything we know so far. The main threat you will be facing is the Groundskeeper, a giant humanoid entity that attacks only those who step on the grass in the subfloor, which is specifically prohibited by the signs they've created, so try to avoid doing that when the update releases. Another entity confirmed to be coming to the subfloor are the Caws. These birds seemingly appear to mostly act as an environmental entity rather than one that affects gameplay, so they're basically just decorations. But based on the trailer, they will fly away if the Groundskeeper is nearby, so they could be a good indicator to know if that entity is close to you. Additionally, another outdoors entity revealed to us is this strange hole with leaves coming out of it. We don't know too much about it, but based on the trailer it could work a little like Snare, which is also another entity that appears in the subfloor. But this new leaf hole entity may encase anyone who steps on it in vines, as shown in the trailer, allowing the Groundskeeper to easily catch them. Lastly, the final new entity revealed to us is simply just a variant of Rush, which is present on every single floor as you probably are aware. However, instead of indicating their presence by flickering lights, you'll know they spawn when you see a green violent lightning strike in the sky. So if you see that, make sure you hide in one of the tool sheds found throughout the subfloor. Unfortunately, we don't know too much else about the subfloor besides those threats, so that'll be up to you to figure out when the update releases. However, a ton of non-outdoors features are also going to be implemented, so I think it's time we go over those. Most of the gameplay changes will be occurring at the hotel, such as the introduction of 2 new rooms, including one that has an elevator in it and another that has 2 floors that can be traveled between via a staircase. Additionally, a new sub-room is going to be added to the hotel, one that can only be accessed with a skeleton key. And once the skeleton door is opened, players will gain access to a rift, so they can store and convert items midway through their playthroughs, something which previously wasn't possible. It's also possible Sally, a hotel-exclusive entity, could be receiving some reworks, as confirmed by the developers a while back, such as better animations and maybe a more common spawn rate. But information on that right now is extremely limited, so don't take my word for the Sally changes. Okay, now let's talk about item skins. This update will introduce the ability for people to purchase cosmetic remodels of their favorite items, 2 of which have been revealed to us so far, those being overgrown versions of the crucifix and flashlight. These item skins can be purchased with knobs, and special colored variations of them called chromas would be purchasable with the new rare currency Stardust, which as I've said can rarely be found in subfloors. Some item skins will also be completely free to obtain when the update releases. A few other item skins were also revealed to us, such as the blood bag skin for one of the healing items, and a red glass key skin for a new mysterious blue glass key item. Speaking of new items, in addition to the blue glass key, we'll also be receiving a new compass item, as well as a new lantern light source item that can be found in the outdoor subfloor. The compass and blue glass key have functionalities that are unknown as of now, so it's up to you to figure out what they do when the update releases. Another new item that has also been teased to us is the pink petal. Little is known about what it will actually do, but it can be found behind locked doors in the outdoor subfloor. And those doors could potentially be unlocked with the glass keys, explaining both the item's functionalities. But that's just a theory and it's currently unknown as of now. The pink petal is known to have heavy lore importance to something known as lotus flowers, which will be giant pink flower decorations found throughout the outdoor subfloor. They're also somehow tied to death, as you can use lotus flowers or perhaps the pink petal items in the death screen to do something. But as for what that something is, I'm unsure. Maybe it functions like a revive or something, but I don't know. It's also possible pink petals could be used to buff items in the game, such as crucifixes or bulk lights. But it's unknown how the pink petal will affect these items. We know this as in one of the teasers, the bulk light is shown having a pink petal icon, which could mean the pink petal item is influencing it somehow. Really, the possibilities of what this item could do are endless, and we'll have to wait for the update to release to figure out what those are. Additionally, we'll also be seeing a bunch of new UI changes, such as a new loading screen for entering floors, as well as a new section of the lobby shop which will house item skins for players to purchase. We will also be seeing a bunch of changes coming to the admin panel, including a more organized menu separating admin abilities relating to entities, players, and rooms, as well as some new abilities such as the ability for players to create custom guiding light death messages. All of the ranked mode exclusive items, such as the golden blaster and bomb, will also be added to the items category in the admin panel, so players will be able to use them with the Game Pass. It's also possible more ranked mode items could be implemented into the update, such as these ones which were originally scrapped from the game, but that information isn't confirmed as of now, so keep your eye out for them if you do own the Game Pass. Anyways, that was a very basic analysis that was also somewhat in-depth of all the new features coming in the update. Of course, there are going to be a lot more we don't know about, but those are just some of the main takeaways I wanted you to know about and prepare for. Keep in mind though that some of the statements made in this video are just theories, that although are backed up by a load of evidence are still theories nonetheless, and could end up being wrong when the update does actually release. However, other than that, I pretty much covered everything you need to know about the outdoor subfloor update. Just make sure you're prepared to spend a lot of time learning the ropes of the new subfloor and that you have a decent amount of knobs to purchase item skins. So, with all of that being said, let me know in the comments what feature of this update you are most excited for, as well as if you'll be around for the update to release live in the next coming days, as apparently the item skin winner's skin will actually be free, so you'll probably want to get that so you don't have to spend any money. Anyways, thank you all for watching and I hope you enjoyed.